Just trying to make sure everything's working right. That's why delayed reaction. Just trying to make sure everything's working right. That's why delayed reaction. Okay, and according to the echo, it's working, so heroes, unite! Now, before we get into this, I thought that I'd clarify I'm hating my hair at the moment. But seriously, apart from that, with Optimus Prime, I actually was going to mention his technical data thing. I'm sure if you were paying attention, you already saw it, but essentially, according to this, his strength, intelligence, endurance, rank, courage, fire blast, and skill are all 10, but his speed is 9.5. Really weird when you take into account of Hotshot's speed. I mean, if you watch the series, you know he literally is one of the fastest Transformers alive. But, anywho, as you saw from the title, today I am talking about Jetfire. Now, let's see here. Are you kidding me? You know what? I don't even care anymore. Let me see what you're seeing. This is his box. When I got him, he came with batteries, and batteries were a bit corroded. Well, who am I kidding? Not a bit. I think it took 2 hours for my papa to help me clean it out. But, yeah. He's an Autobot, as you can see. Wrong corner. It says Planet Earth, but technically the ones that I'm doing currently are the first 9 that were shown up in the TV show. So they actually come from Cybertron, had the disguise modes of Earth's vehicles. After this, any other Transformers I show apart from the ones that are currently on my bed. Wait, my bed. No, wrong words. The bed. My bedroom is a different room in the house entirely. I know some YouTubers do it in their own bedroom, but I'm just small. Plus, there is the fact of privacy. I mean, it's not like I have anything to be concerned with. It's just, it's my room. I don't want some random person knowing what my room looks like unless I either A, have specifically invited them, like as they come to my house and visit me, like a family situation, or something. Plus, there's no room for a computer in there, so couldn't do that even if I wanted to. But aside from me being an idiot and probably giving more information than you'd ever ask for, I would open it, but not really in the mood. I don't know if you can see, but all this is essentially what he came with. And his technical, he has this Earth planet stuff. Wait, what? Wow. Okay, there's a few extra stuff, like Cyber Planet key, activate your robot's special powers. I don't think that's on Optimus's box, but let me check. No, it is. I just was an idiot and completely ignored that. Alrighty then. Anywho, you know what? It also showed Earth as the phrase Earth planet in another card. Yeah, it's red. On Optimus, it's blue. I wonder why they did that. Anywho, Jetfire is an Ultra class, as you can see up here. So far, I at least have one of every class. Ow! And I have one hurt hand. Ah! Why? Why do I always get hurt when the camera's on? Why? It doesn't even matter if I'm doing YouTube. Anytime the camera's on, that's when I get hurt. If the camera ain't on, I ain't getting hurt. What? Seriously! I'm getting I seriously think this computer desk hates me. But anywho, this is basically what he looks like. His bio says this steadfast Autobot is often annoyed by his hyperactive partner Scattershot, but he nonetheless takes his duties very seriously and will follow through on his orders no matter what. Jetfire has been assigned by Optimus Prime the difficult tasks of protecting Earth while keeping the Autobots' presence a secret and searching for the Earth's planet key. I think it should say task, not tasks, as in a plural version. I think it should just say T-A-S-K, but maybe there's just something there that I'm not paying attention to. I mean, I kinda am out of it right now, but let's be honest. Nowadays, everyone's out of it for whatever reason. Anywho, continuing on, Jetfire would much rather be fighting in the front lines alongside his leader, but a strategic genius and status as an upstanding, honorable second-in-command of the Autobots makes him an invaluable asset at the Autobot base. Now, put that over there. Grab his planet key, and woo, here we go. I probably should have moved the keyboard. Why do I keep forgetting that? Because I'm an idiot. Yay! Let's all give the idiot a big round of hands and wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Failed to start recording. What? Hold on. Okay, please check log for... Okay. I guess this is working fine. That kind of concerned me for a bit. Anywho, Jetfire. He comes with some Planet Earth key. Quite odd, because on the show, the key he should have, which I'm showing via Starscream's key, which I'll show later, should be this. Essentially this, but replacing the Decepticon symbol with the Autobot symbol. Got no idea why it does that, and it just occurred to me that I am completely frazzled. His Jetfire's technical data says strength is 9, intelligence is 10, speed is 8. Must say, I would expect much higher speed seeing he's a giant jet. Was literally what? 1, 2. I mean, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 engines. You'd think with 8 engines, you'd be much faster than that. But anywho, if I turn the box the right way. Okay, strength's 9, intelligence 10, speed 8. Endurance is also 8. His rank is 9. Courage is 10. Fire Blast 8.5. And his skill is 9. Most of those make perfect sense. Some don't. But I cannot think straight to clarify which ones do and which ones don't. But that aside from the matter, don't run into the computer, please. That's gonna be horrible. Sorry for getting loud. I actually almost rolled straight in the computer. That would have been an interesting stream. Ooh, I see 3 people are watching. I wonder who the third one is. And who the first one is. Every time I do one, it says 1 person watching. I'm not sure if it's counting me or there's just someone else who's currently watching and just simply not typing. If it's someone else who's watching and not typing, not a problem, but was this constant troll, I do feel worried that it might be him. But that being aside the point, also I see a close friend of mine. I won't state their name, you'll obviously be able to see it, are basically saying that the engines are turbines. Which I won't deny, but at the end of the day, turbines are still technically engines. I mean, regardless, my point still remains. You would expect it to have much more speed than 8. But, Anywho, yeah. His CyberKey content, let's see. Bear with me, my eyes are going a bit berserk here. Before the beginning of the Cybertron saga, and at the end of the Energon story, which if you're a Transformer fan, Energon is both the lifeblood of Transformers, literally the equivalent of blood for us humans. And it's also one of the franchises, like there's Transformers Generation 1, Transformers Beast War, yada yada yada. Transformers Energon is a part of the franchise. I could go over 2 hours trying to explain that, but I won't. Anywho, Jetfire decided that he wanted to take some time to rest and recuperate after the final battle with Unicron. He traveled to the far-off planet of Nebulon, where he lived among the natives for some time. That explains why he's come back to the Autobots with an accent. Okay, did not know that about turbines. Yeah, just reading the chat. And dude, yes, I know you are one and whatnot. I'm just saying, if you're looking, there are 3 people watching. So I know one's you, one might be me, but I have no idea who the third person is. But either way, that's irrelevant right now. But yeah. I'm kind of trying to do it slowly so you can see. Now, I'll just put this guy down here. Now, for the sake of if there's someone who has the toy and doesn't have the instructions, then these are the instructions. I'll hold them there so you can kind of get a look at the instructions. It does worry me about that because it doesn't show how to put them back in. You just push them in. That'll be shown in a bit. And it shows to turn the head around, but that's not a good idea. It messes up show accuracy and is like really horrific trying to get it out. You'd almost break your hands and the Transformer together. That ain't ever a good sign when you have a toy. I mean, let's be honest. No matter who you are and what age you are, when you have a toy, the last thing you want is to have to worry about you hurting yourself or it breaking. Anywho, bear with me. My hands and arms are kind of hurting for some reason. I don't know why it calls it rockets, because on the show it's actually not rockets but riser lasers. And then that shows the missile, and this is your standard information that you see on anything with batteries. Yada yada yada, stuff like this. And then of course, don't short circuit stuff, don't mix batteries, yada yada yada. Standard stuff, and that's where the whole compartment door is. And I gotta get this up here before my arm falls off. Seriously, why is my arm hurting me so much today? That's never a good sign. Now these right here, those are essentially the wheels. Landing gear, whatever you want to call it. They are supposed to roll, but for whatever reason, as stated many times, this surface just this is my reaction to what I just read. Anywho, I do hope that whoever the third person is actually joins in and says something. But, to each their own, I guess. Anywho, another interesting thing. Don't know if you can see the lights, so I turned this way. Oh, that's creepy. Let's see if I can fix that. Sure, now you can see my lights in high definition. Yeah, that made it better. Alright. Anywho, it also does it on repeat if you hold it for, let's see, that long. Now, the instructions don't show this, but per checking the TV and fiddling around with them, I realized it helps if you move that down. And then, sorry, not really used to seeing everything from 2 points of view at once. You move this up here. Now, apparently this is an attack mode. I cannot remember if I saw this in the show. I will get back to you when I can on this via typing it in the description. But if it is, either way, it does that for a bit. And the tail ends of both of these, either one, this or this, are actually the buttons you press to make the sound. As you saw, it made a different sound, because in this form it's essentially a gun. Now, many people on many reviews have shown this button. And they claim this is a reset button. Now, don't get me wrong, I can certainly see when I see that, because most things that have batteries, and they have a reset button. Boop! Reset it. Admittedly, no matter the case, that just seems very to me. I've been thinking that even since I was 5, so. But it's not. And also, this is the battery pack. These little circles here are thrusters, I believe. Not entirely sure. But as you can see, that's what it does there. But when this button's pressed, when that button's pressed, it makes that sound. It's because this little clip here fits into this little crevice here. When the two fit, I don't know if it's even going to show up I barely can see it on my side, but if you can see it, the putting it there forces the button to be pressed. Now, before I do any other things, that's how far the missiles launch. That did not go so well, did it? Let me double check how that actually appeared. Yada yada yada. Yeah, that was in the way. I really got no idea how to fix that. Yay, a force person! Now, yeah, I understand where you're coming from, Pokester Alex, about the whole that sounding demonic coming through the mic. I don't blame you. It sounds like one of those horrifically sick toys where it just sounds bleh. But according to my mom and another person on Discord, they've both said it sounds like a baby crying. I don't know if this is just me being a guy or what, but either way, besides that, it doesn't sound that way to me. And I remember back to when I was still a baby, so. And due to how my church worked and other various situations, I've heard babies cry many times in my life, including remembering my own cry. It also helps that my mom, I think, has a recording of that. Don't quote me on that, though. But besides the point, I have never heard a baby cry that sounds like that. It's supposed to sound like a jet engine. Don't ask me how that even works. But interesting thing about the missiles on the show, as you can see, they have 3 things on the side pointing out, and they have 3 things in the center going in. On the show, they're all going in, I believe, and they aren't even missiles. They're lasers. Now, as you can see, this is what I call a universal, missile, because of the fact it doesn't have a specific way to go in. Universal missiles are just a fan term that I came up with, essentially, I think. I have no idea if anyone else uses it, but I do, just simply to describe missiles that I'm like, they don't have to go in any specific way. I mean, they still have to go into their corresponding launchers. But still. Sorry, Alex. Yeah, he was just telling me what to call them. Now, normally, I am not one to try to take something apart from a transformer. But as per a review, these will fall off like crazy if you try to keep them on. Not that I have a problem with keeping them on, it's just one of those. When you're fiddling around with something, you don't want the thing to break in your hand 20-something times, and then you have to waste time fixing it. So do that. Now, I just realized I might be shouting. Sorry to those people who might be wearing headphones. But first you move that down. Now you flip this way. Now I check the instructions because for the life of me I can't remember how to do it. Always, always, always a good idea to have instructions, especially on a toy like a Transformer. Now, let's see here. Scoot all that out of the way. Make sure I don't break anything. Yada, yada, yada. Now, here's where it's a bit annoying. I don't even know if this is showing up that well on camera. You move those down. Now, at this point, you turn the whole entire thing like this. Or if you're like me and are picky and don't want the screws showing up, you go the other way and I accidentally press the button. Yay me! Anywho, now these things are the feet. I found out if you push in on the back, don't know if you can even see, but if you can push in just a little bit here and it'll do that so you can get a grip on it. And then you just move it the rest of the way. I am not centering this right today. Now, I will admit I did semi-break, semi-fix him. By that I mean I somehow broke part of it, and in the process of breaking it, I actually made it work better. I don't even know how the heck that worked, but was how expensive, how rare, and how much I like this toy. The last thing I want to do is damage it horribly, horribly wrong. But anywho, let's see. Next step. You move this back. Now, right here, that is a little clip there. That is a button. This button, well, I'll push it down and I'll show you. It's a two-way bend. First, that goes down, and so does that. Now, as you see, the head kind of popped up. When Transformers do that, it's very helpful. Now, when I push it in like so, both the missiles pop out. Missile racks. They're all supposed to be colored, but they aren't. As you can see, there are two yellow things. I don't know if it... maybe if I move the camera here. Now, if I can... The two of these close to the body are also supposed to be colored, yet they are not. But since I'm planning on more or less repainting most of these anyways to make them more show accurate, not a massive problem in its own right. But in case you couldn't see, you push the button in, and when that button goes in, these come out. This isn't a button. It's just a clip to hold it into place right in this area. So, there we go. Now, this little area here goes up, and you can pull the head out and subsequently up. And he can kind of even shake his head. No, not sure what point that would have. Now, according to the instructions, it's saying to do that. I don't know about you guys, but that looks horrible. And if that's not bad enough, when I go to, you know what? I can't even shut that all the way. The head just looks horrible. And then, well, look, I barely can even get the grip to get them up without risking hitting the paint. Oh, dang. Yeah, I'm going to have to get that fixed first. Come on. Ow, my nose. And now, there. Now, here's where it gets a bit annoying. Both sides you bend the arm down. This little groove here fits right into those things in there. As you can see, boom, boom, like a plug into an outlet. Now from here, the instructions kind of show it, kind of don't. You first got to do that, and then make it go up. And then you do that. Now the instructions don't show this, but I learned quite easily you can't have the wings completely straight down. They're going to pop off. Now I'll do the other arm. Now right here, here is the hand. As you can see, it popped out a bit. And yeah, once you get the arms how you like them, and then you pull the hands out. Okay, that's actually getting easier. When I first got it, those were so hard I almost broke my hands every time I tried to get his hands out. On an Amazon.com review of it, I was just thinking they probably got a defective one, or they just simply don't know how to transform it. Because when a kid gets a hold of it, or in my case, someone who's a kid at heart, or just simply someone who's a massive fan of Transformers, boom, 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 boom. They transform it like there's no tomorrow. Someone else gets a hold of it, it's like, I don't want to break it! And they struggle all over the place. I should know. I try to get my mom and grandparents to have turns on it all the time. Nope. I'm not having that on my channel. What the heck? Okay. To Lala, Red Reviews, I don't mind y'all being here, but take a chill pill was to making fun of me. I mean, teaching their own, that's fine, but I don't know exactly how much this was, specifically. If my memory serves, something like $100 something. I don't even remember. Also, read reviews. I just thought I'd clarify. I never said anything about not wanting people's skin cells on the figure. One, that is a disturbing image I don't think anyone needs to have. And two, besides that, it was a matter of wanting to keep the boxes per the toy reviews, as I am currently doing, combined with collector value of the boxes. And I'll have you know I've met a few other collectors who understand exactly where I'm coming from. Specifically, one of the sellers for a Transformer that I will review at a later date. Now, I have enough respect to not so-called bash another collector and make fun of them for how they collect stuff. So I would appreciate it if you and all the other people who are part of that Discord server who make comments like that would stop it. That is not nice. That is not appreciated. And I don't make fun of you for when you collect something that I see no point in collecting. So from one collector to another, please just zip it and stop it. I understand you may not like my idea of collecting, and I understand it may not be the best, but it is my way of doing it. Not yours, not someone else's, not the Kingdom of Who Saw It's idea, mine. And thus, if I want to collect something my way, I'm going to collect it my way. You're not the one buying it, so while I don't mind your opinion, when you more or less seem to constantly mention your opinion to the point of it feeling like you're bullying me, that's when I'm putting my foot down and say, you need to stop it. Because I am not in the mood for that. I'll put it this way. I think I speak for all collectors when I say, if you want something bad enough, it doesn't matter how much you have to pay to get it. Besides, Alex can vouch for me when I say, I am a stubborn individual. If I want something, unless you are God himself, you ain't stopping me from getting it. Of course, I'm not going to go and steal this thing. That's just stupid. What I mean is, I'll do whatever it takes to get the product that I'm wanting. It doesn't even matter if it's Transformers. It can be anything from Transformers, a new mattress, access to a TV show, a type of furniture, a cup of milk, water, an available bathroom, whatever. If there's something I want, I will do everything I can to get it in the best way I possibly can. And for me, the sentimental value of these toys completely outweighs the money value. For me, in my book, oh my, hello. Okay. Okay, Tulala, please stop with that horrific phrasing. This is to be a kid-friendly channel, meaning no cuss words. If I so much as see a hint of profanity, I am not, under any circumstance, going Okay. Nope. I am not under any circumstance going to stand for that. I will immediately take it off. And I understand that you are... Okay, dude, red reviews, it's not my pops, it's my papa. My mom's dad. And besides that, that's only because I simply don't have any money currently. Now, I understand you're trying to help, but let me clarify something about help. Something I've learned my own way many times, and that's been shown many times in many ways. Yeah, dingbat, what the heck do you think I'm trying to do? I'm trying to turn YouTube into a job, and seriously, y'all are going about this the wrong way, and so help me if y'all don't stop, I will ban you from this channel. I don't mind discussing this on Discord, but YouTube is not the place for this. Oh, for goodness sakes. I never said that I bought it. I said I got it. There is a significant difference between the two phrases. And this job will pay once I can get it to work. And either way, seriously, just not right now, please. And I understand you're trying to help me buy stuff for less. I have no problem under any circumstance getting stuff for less. But even the owner of the server that you guys are on, even he is on my side with this, saying that you guys shouldn't be doing this, and he understands exactly where I'm coming from. That he said, isn't that, maybe I'm not quoting him, but he said more or less to the extent of, oh, for goodness sakes, to the extent of, yeah, things are more valuable when you actually have to wait on them. I don't mind waiting on them. It makes the product that much more enjoyable. And besides that, I'll explain at a later date, Leon 113. But anywho, Emperor Galvatron and Red Reviews, look. 1. I have no problem with it because it deals with a private agreement dealing with me and my papa. I follow my side, he gets the Transformers. And I will explain on Discord. Wait. Owner of the server? Dude, it's the Transformers server. Transformers Universal, I believe. But either way, look. 1. I don't have a doggone backup plan because there's literally no other thing I want to do in the world. And 2, I rightly don't care about overall money. I'll put it this way. You want to know? Talk to Alex via Discord. I will explain everything about that when I get off. I have no problem with that whatsoever. But this is to be a toy review, not a debate. Now, anyways, back to the situation at hand. What I find really weird, I'm not even, let me see if I can actually get it to show up on, oh, hello, please don't fall. Ah, camera fell. Okay, gonna have to turn this off for a sec. Boop. I don't know if it's showing up, but if you can see, it looks like he has eyes. Kind of redundant if you ask me, because the whole... he doesn't have eyes on the show, just the simple visor. Yeah, that's not showing up at all. Well, that's kind of redundant. I am not dealing with that, dude. One. Thank you, Alex. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Exactly. And either way, no, I don't know all the whole changes. And besides that, this isn't the only content I'm going to be doing. This is like one of several things of content. I am just starting as a YouTuber, which I'm sure any YouTuber can clarify. When you first start, you're probably not going to make any money. I probably won't be able to start making money for at least another 2 years or so, give or take. And while I may not have any backup plans per se, I can take care of myself. I have a bunch of friends and a bunch of family, Alex included in that grouping, that can help me with this. I have a multitude of ways to take care of this. At the end of the day, YouTube is what I'm going to do. You do you, I do me. That's all I'm going to say to it, because I am not in the middle of doing this. Okay, true. Tulala, stop making fun of me. I do not appreciate it at all that you are making fun of how I'm saying words. So help me. If you do that again, I will ban you off here and my Discord channel. Okay, when I said that I have family and Alex to help, I was meaning YouTube. YouTube is going to, of course, be my go-to option. That doesn't mean that I'll be forever broke. And personally, at the end of the day, I don't rightly care about money. So please, for everyone's sake who's on this right now and who will be on it in the future, please just drop it, okay? I appreciate your concern. I really do. And I normally am not one to say this, but I can handle this. I can take care of it myself. And while I appreciate your concern, know this. While I appreciate your concern, just let me do me. It's like I tell my mom and my grandparents. I got it. I'll take care of it. I don't have to tell you every little tiny detail in my life. I understand very well the risks that I am taking. I understand it's probably not going to provide me with a lot of money. But right now, I don't care about money. I don't care if I stay broke for the rest of my life. I trust the Lord more than I trust people and money. So hey, if the Lord wants me to be broke, I'll stay broke for my entire life. If He wants me to be the richest person on the planet, I'll be the richest person on the planet. I don't know what is in store for me, and I honestly do not care. What I do know is that I am more than willing to do the hard work necessary to do it. I am more than willing to do what needs doing. But at the same time, it's up to me to make that decision. Not up to someone else to recommend me this or recommend me that. And wow, the stream has frozen. I am not at all mad that you are given... I am not at all mad that you are giving me good advice. What I'm mad at is that you keep giving me the advice and making me, whether you're intending to or not, and if I know you, and if I know humans as a general whole, I doubt you're actually trying to do this. Wait, what in the what, huh? Hold on. Something just happened with the camera. I'm trying to fix this. Alrighty. Now, there we go. No, I understand it, dude. I understand your advice. Oh, for goodness sakes. Look, can we please get off this? How many times do I gotta say it, dude? I get it. I understand where you're coming from. A lot of this world relies on money. But I don't care about money. I mean, sure, other people need money to do this, that, and the other. But I know plenty of things that can be done without money. Opinion. And right now, it's just a case of two stubborn guys having an argument and these are backing down. So let's just leave it at this. I got my opinion, you got your opinion. I've stated my opinion, you stated your opinion. Now can we get on with our lives, because this is obviously wasting time on both of our sides. You're wasting time by telling me the same thing, I'm wasting time by telling you the same thing. So I think we can... Okay, what the heck is happening with the camera? How the heck am I supposed to do this if I can't even... Okay, I don't even know what the heck's happening. That's not a good sign at all. Anywho, I understand what you're coming to and what you're trying to get at. And yes, I do believe that that would be entirely because God wanted that to happen. I am an extremist when it comes to Christianity. Now look, I don't know what's in store for me. I don't know what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, it's up to the Lord, not to me. I can do all the hard work in the world. I can do every little thing someone else tells me. But if the Lord has other plans... But if the Lord has other plans, then, hey, so be it. It doesn't matter what I do. If God wants something else to happen, something else is going to happen. There's just one tiny problem, and that is the natural stubbornness of this world. Now, seriously, come on, you stupid. Okay, something's seriously not right here. Why is the video capture going berserk? He is not a mythical being. He may be legendary, but he ain't mythical. And dude, I could go on for 7 hours plus talking about the Lord. Alex can agree to that. But I am not going to do this on this stream. This is a Transformer stream. And besides that, I have gone through some of the toughest times in my life. When we get done with the stream, hey, dude, by all means, let's talk about the Lord for several hours. I don't care. But it involves some very private things which I am not stating on YouTube currently. Now, either way, at the end of the day, you have your opinion, I have mine. While I don't mind discussing opinions of fact, currently fact. I don't want to talk about this. The camera's messing up, and I'm getting annoyed to the absolute highest degree. Seriously, what in the name of the who now is even happening anymore? Amen, Alex. You know what? You take care of this, because obviously I'm not getting through to these guys. This is not the place for religious debate, dude. The Lord is the creator. Plenty of experiences involving the Lord himself. A few have happened just recently. He's proving himself to me on a daily basis this year. To the point, he's shown himself to me more this year than he has shown to me the rest of my entire life. But either way, while I disagree with any religion that is not Christianity, at the same moment I respect the differences and say enough. I am not going to talk about this, and I'm not going to discuss it further. Not on YouTube. Not unless I'm making like a preaching video or something. But anywho, this is Jetfire in robot mode. Now, if I make sure he stays put. Why is it going out? Let me see if I can fix this. Something's seriously up here. You know, it's really hard to do a toy review when this keeps happening. Well, yeah, a few of them. And sure, I admit maybe God is doing that, but I doubt it's the Lord. I feel like it's Satan. And either way, so what if it's the Lord or Satan? This is not the time nor place to debate that. Seriously? Now, this part is annoying on him. This is as far up as the arms go, and this little peg fits into his fist. Now, boom. Oh, hey, hello. That's more or less where those went, and the thing's tipping over. Don't, please, hello. For the sake of getting him transformed back, I'm speeding this up. That's kind of concerning me. Now, when he does this, the Cyber Planet key goes in here. And then that happens. Okay, let's try it out again without the thing happening. And now, it makes a completely different sound. And the key, for whatever reason, never seems to want to come out. It reverts back to that once you take the key out. Then you push this in and push that down to get it back to the standardness that it is supposed to be. Okay, come on, camera. Back a bit. Back a bit. Come on. Stupid cord oracles me here. Now, like all transformers, you reverse the order of the instructions. Of course, those go there, but it's best if you... They go straight down, but it's best if you have them like that. Now, what I was trying to do is essentially move that up. Yeah, I think I better put that up here. Now, push that in. let me make sure everything's all hunky-dory here. Now, this side, maybe I can show it a bit better. Move that back, and then lift up, and they connect from there. You open this up, push the head down, close that, and then you fold that like that, continue making the nose do that, close those up. And, whoa, yeah, everything's kind of going berserk right now. That closes there. Then you twist the legs. Now, personally, they don't. Now, I know they don't have to go in any specific direction, but I like the screws facing that way. It makes it look better when you finally convert them back into disguise mode. Now, as you should have been able to see, do that. And then, boop! Flip these wings up, and there you have it. Back to normal. Just one last thing. Pick die missiles up. Insert missiles into missile launchers. The way that you prefer. And as you can see, 2 pegs here, 2 holes here. Boom. And a boom. And there you go. That's Jetfire for you. So, okay, Alex, I don't know what the heck's going on your side, but every time you type a message, it pops up 20 times. And Satan is never cool, dude. Ever. Yeah, it was the feet on the toy. Okay, dude. To answer your question, Emperor Galvatron, for the sake of keeping this kid friendly, am going to remove that. But I will answer your question. I don't know what priests do in their off time. And if they do anything that is classified as a sin, well, a sin is a sin. It doesn't matter who does it. That's still a sin. In fact, even the Bible states that if a preacher, priest, or anyone associated with the church does that, they are to be immediately removed from that level of authority. Period. I mean, they're essentially the role models of the entire church and religion. And thus, if they do that, pretty much just as any role model, as any authority figure would do, if they do something wrong, it doesn't just affect them. It affects all the people under them. It's like in politics, where if the leader of a country does something, their actions are reflected upon everyone under their level of authority. That can be from kings, queens, preachers, a school principal, a head of the household. In my case, the leader of a server on Discord. I've heard every kind of insult to Christianity from here to the next side of the planet, and then some. Even stuff like that is mentioned in the Bibles, of all languages. The true Bible, I mean, not some convoluted, human-made, yeah, this is my opinion of the Bible kind of Bible, but in the true Bible, everyone's a sinner at the end of the day. Even I have done things wrong in my life. But it doesn't matter what the sin is. Sin is sin. It ain't anything else but sin. Now, so help me, Tulala, if you put another inappropriate message on this channel, you will be banned. This is not something that I joke about. You will be banned on here, you will be blocked on my Discord, and you will be banned off it as well. I take my job as a server owner and a Christian very seriously. No, he's been putting some inappropriate stuff too. I'm literally looking straight at the chat while I'm saying this. Almost every one of his comments have been saying held for review. Because I actually have a specific setup. Seriously? You too, Emperor Galvatron, just stop it. Well, it's someone using his name. Unless there's some other Tulala. It's someone. You're not helping your case, dude. Anywho, guys, bye for now. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Hope this conversation is at an end, because I am not in the mood to discuss this any further. And see you guys later. So, bye.